Welcome one and all to a PooderooPlays Unfit bit video. These videos are for bits that simply did not fit in the edit but still deserve love, anyway. Today's bit is Vikingballs.
I love how the brother texts me to come and play after I've already started streaming. I shall send him a picture. Ow, I just hit the microphone. Wait, if I make this landscape, that'll be easier. Chat says hi. Hello. Thanks, good talk. Ash just came up to me, like put her paw on my leg, like, hey, you and I need to talk. And I was like, all right, hit me. And she was like, nice, and walked away. Oh, you're back. Can you make up your mind? She's sleeping, leave her alone. Oh, oh my god, that's so cute. Dusk is like asleep in the corner of the room, and Ash just wandered over, was having a little sniff, poked her tongue out to go and lick her, and I was like, leave her alone. So she was like, and then very slowly edged forward and was like, right on the side of Dusk's head, and Dusk was like, oh, my babies are so sweet. Although, literally just before I started streaming, Ash and Ember got into a really vicious fight over something where they were both hissing at one another, and I was like, whoa, 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 what's going on? And I went down there, couldn't find what they were fighting about. Oh! Baby! Are you okay? Are you okay? Bubba, you don't have brain cells left to do that. You can't kill anymore. They were fighting over the brain cell, most probably because Ash has just killed the last of hers headbutting something. Is she okay? Probably. Right now she's in the paper bag that I got my drink out of. She's just like, oh, new home. Papa, I love it when you buy new furniture. Top class. Just makes me laugh because of your marry that meatball comment. Well, hey, listen. If one comes from the land of meatballs, one shall be referred to as meatballs. I don't think that's a bad thing. Meatballs for everyone, they are at IKEA. I used to ask my parents if we could go to IKEA just for their hot dogs. When I was a kid, the fact that a furniture store sold food was like mind-blowing. And it was the first time I ever experienced a drink fountain where you could mix your drinks together. Can't believe I forgot to get lingonberry jam last time. As someone who has experienced when people mix jam with savory foods, don't do that. We also have cheese, but are not Swiss. Would it be Swiss? Oh, it would be Swede. I forgot that there's already a name for that. I insulted Mally's ancestors. Why? What did I say? Was it because I said don't put lingonberry jam with meatballs? I feel like not mixing sweet and savory is like, that's a universally accepted thing. Like, there are people who do like it, and people who don't. Even Mally's like, how? Spooks, you need to explain to me and Mally right now what you meant by that comment. Or I shall ban you! It was the meatballs and jam. Is that an actual thing? I just assumed. Do people actually put the meatballs in lingonberry jam? Brown sauce and genuine Swedish lingonberry jam is less sweet. I mean, I won't knock it till I've tried it, but me as a person, I don't like sour with meat either, unless it's like sour because it's vinegary. Sweet and savory, it's such a barricade to get over in my head. The only reason why I don't like pineapple on pizza isn't because, oh, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. I don't give a f about that, because tomato and pineapple go well together. I just don't like the mix of something kind of citrusy, soury with something that's got meat on it. It's like, imagine you've got a fruit salad, you've got mango chunks in there, you've got pineapple, and then someone dumped sausage in there. You've just ruined a perfectly good fruit salad. So you don't like chutneys? No, I don't like chutneys. I went to a really like upscale Indian restaurant once. I'm not big on Indian cuisine. That's mainly because if it's not from an actual Indian place, then it's just Indian recipe, it's not Indian food. There's a place around here that does a beef curry. Just gonna let that one sink in. And I went to this place where they had all these really cool recipes. There was one, it came with a chutney dipping sauce, and they're like, oh, try that. dip the goat cheese in it. And I was like, okay. Individually, the mango chutney would have tasted amazing. Individually, I knew the goat cheese tasted amazing. The goat cheese in the mango chutney made me want to hurl. It was such an assault to my taste buds. I was like... I'm thirsty though, so I'm about to do something crazy, chat. It is 8:30 at night, and I'm about to have an energy juice. Viking berry.
You're a Viking berry.
Actually, you know, very maybe possibly, depending on where the Vikings settled most. You may be a Viking berry. Don't even like Monster, but you like Viking berry. I'm hit and miss with Monster flavors. A lot of them I do like. A couple of them I'm just like, these will taste the same. That Viking berry is probably the best juice they've ever made. My stream colors, and then it has my favorite color on the front. Monster, please sponsor me so you can send me barrels of the Viking berry. And no, I'm not talking about boxes of the cans. I want a barrel that I can put on a tap, and I go up to my beer tap and all that comes out is Viking berry Monster. Send me a keg of Viking berry, please. Want a direct pipeline from the factory? Yeah, but then, you know, the inside of the pipe might get dirt in there. If there's an earthquake, it will break the pipeline. Unless you get those helicopters that have like the Bowser cargo bay, where the entire cargo bay of the helicopter is a giant water Bowser, and then they drop that on forest fires. I want one of those filled with Monster Viking berry and a tiny little tap on the side that I can just hook my drink up to. But it has the Hornhelm's cultural sacrilege. Is it that Vikings never actually had helmets like that? And that's just like the thing that's in common depictions everywhere? They were the drinking horns, they never had them on helms. That's interesting, I never knew that. I knew they had drinking horns and I knew they wore helmets, but I didn't know that the horns were never on the helmets. They found them in graves, and though they were close to the helm and head in the ships, they buried them in. None were attached to the helmets, but one artist saw it and then it became the stereotype. That guy. I bet it was Picasso. That guy's always putting things in places they shouldn't be. Hey Picasso, I've got a horn that I hold by my chest on a necklace because it was my father's drinking horn. You have a horn on your head? Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. This has been an addition to the Unfit Bits series, for bits that didn't fit. Stay tuned for more, and have a great day. Till next time.